Good morning. Today is Tuesday and it is the 1st of July. So just wanted to quickly come in and say it's a sea day today. So right now we're going around the boot of Italy, and we have Messina, which we will hit Messina later on this week, but we're heading to Santorini tomorrow. So just hadn't really told you how things went yesterday. It was great getting on the ship and everything. So I had that on my preview for my first video, which was the flight and the hotel stay in Rome and embarkation. So I hope you have a chance to watch that. But today, nothing planned. I'm just kind of, I slept. The jet lag hit me yesterday. Got on the boat and fell asleep for a couple hours. And I really haven't explored that much this ship. Last night I had a wonderful dinner and at teppanyaki. So tonight's plan is I have another dinner and I will record my day and everything. I just wanted to get on here and just quickly say how wonderful my room is. Upgrading to a balcony was really nice. And yes, I'm a pool person. I love the sun, and I'll be out on deck off and on all day. Plan to go, probably right now, go down to guest services and see what I booked. Because all my excursions in that's booked. That's not a problem. It's just I booked some evening shows and I don't want to miss one if I've overbooked on another. So for some reason it's not showing up on my my Norwegian app. So I'm just gonna spend the day just kind of going around. I'm gonna probably go down to the adult only area and just relax and enjoy the whole day. The show tonight, dinner tonight, and there's an art auction at 1 o'clock. So I'm gonna go, not that I'm gonna do any art, but gosh, it's free mimosas. So why not, right? I mean, anything that's free is good. I'll probably go down to the little shops here and just meander around. And also, I did a cruise first. Norwegian is really good. So they do like your deposits for future cruises. So if you put down $250 on a future cruise, then they'll match that. So it's like having a $500 off. Plus, if you do it while you're on board, you get some shipboard credit. So I'm going to go down and make sure I got the shipboard credit, because I did. It was like $2,000, but I only spent $1,000, and a huge savings because of the next 4 cruises that I'm going on. Even though 2 of them are paid for, I think 1 of them is paid for. 2 anyway. They looked at each cruise and saw that the price of the cruise wasn't as expensive as when I first booked it. So they brought that price down, plus the $500 that the depositor cruise first, plus 10% off. So, okay, I'll do that. It's a big savings for my future cruises. And that's what I did. So I need to go down and make sure I got the shipboard credit. I was so excited to get the discounts that it ended up walking away and going, gee, did I get my discount? So my shipboard credit. So anyway, just stepping in here just real quick just to say hi. And it's Tuesday, and let's get this day started. All right, guys. All right, so I'm gonna do my outfit of the day. Today is Sea Day, the second day on my cruise, which is a Friday, July 1st. So I have my tie-dye blue and white with my navy blue capris, my my sandals, which I use all the time, and same jewelry, my rings. I have a little wrist jewelry ring, and today's earrings are these. And nothing special with my hair, never do anything special with my hair, and so this is it. So that's it.
For only 5,090. Who said 5,090? I did around 5,090. Have 5,090 bid for 6,500. We just say 6,500 going once, twice, third, and final sold. It's a bid code 102 for $5,090. Congratulations. 2,550. When you go ahead and place a pre-bid, you get those savings. So we'll start the bidding on this one at only 1,650. Who'd say 1,650? Have 1,650. Looking for 1,750. We just say 1,750 going once, twice, third, and final. That is sold to bid code 121 for 1,650.
So Mr. Lorenzo made me a Mai Tai, which is the drink of today. There he is with my card. This is on the waterfront. All right, for the evening, I have this maxi dress. It's about mid-thigh, mid-leg there. And I've got my sandals. This is my cruise purse. This is what I use for my purse always. I have my watch and my rings. I have some of my ring, and then I have, let me see, I'm going to do this, here we go, this necklace, and my earrings, and just normal floppy hair. So, time for dinner in the evening here on the cruise. And this is still day 2, July the 1st, Friday. All right. A wonderful selection to choose from at Cagney's. I chose the Black Tiger Shrimp Trio. I chose the iceberg wedge salad. And then I chose the New York strip steak. So I'm doing some editing and I realized I didn't do any greetings for my day at sea. So even though it's my Mykonos outfit, I'm just recapping. So bear with me as I do this. So on my sea day, which was Friday, July 1st, just kind of slept in. You know, jet lag is real, and it took me a couple days just to you know, feel a little bit alive. So just kind of relaxed and went, had breakfast. I had to go to the garden cafe because breakfast in the other places at 10 o'clock, they kind of shut down. So had a couple eggs and just wasn't really a mimosa, but I had a orange juice with vodka. Get me going for the day. So then from there I explored a little bit, took some pictures, and then I went to the art auction. And I had never been to an art auction here on the ship. You know, I've gone to where they just give you a free print and just for going, but this was the actual auction. Beautiful, beautiful works of art. And so everybody was in there and they give you a card. It was an actual auction where you get to, you know, if you're wanting to bid on something. Of course, I didn't bid on anything. It's kind of pricey for me. But they sold things from anywhere between $500 to a few $1,000s. So some serious art people were in there, but she actually did the gavel sold. So there were some things that she wasn't selling, but there was quite a few that she did. And of course she did a good job. And I was kind of surprised it was that kind of an auction. I just thought it was just going to be, hey, you want this, put your hand up. So that was kind of nice. And then the afternoon was even lazier. I went back to my room and took another nap and just kind of relaxed a little bit. And then I went to dinner at Cagney's and had a great dinner there. I had a steak. I have pictures, you'll see those of the Cagney's, but I sat where I was at the window, which was really nice, but I also was able to see the cook station. And being that I had worked in restaurants before and also had been a cook way back, it was kind of fun to watch. So it's not a very big kitchen, and to watch them plate the meat and coordinate, you know, between the cooks. One was in the grill and another one was doing all the plate decoration, and then we had the expo, which was putting everything for the plates to go out. So it was made me want to help. So typical when I go to a restaurant, but it was really nice. And then at 9:30 I went to a show called Malevo, M-A-L-E-V-O, and can't film in these shows, but I did do a little in the elevator. They have like a little screen which just kind of showcases you know, we have a wine room here where you can do a whole wine sampling and everything. So they kind of do that, and then they do a preview of the shows. So I kind of was in the elevator by myself, so I figured, well, I'll just take the picture there, and then you guys get an idea. But it's a group of oh, I don't know how many are there. It looks like there may have been about 10 dancers, but they were like a bolero to me. I mean, they had drums, and they were doing the drums, and they did dancing. It just they were from Argentina, so it was that kind of a bolero. They had some scarves and the drums, and it was just a wonderful show. So if you ever hear of that, and if you're on a ship, highly recommend it. Just something different, and not the typical like burn the floor. If you're familiar with Norwegian, has a lot of their cruise ships do the burn the floor, which is a real fast-paced dancing and that. But this was one guy described it, he says it's kind of like an Argentina river dance. So it was similar, but it was so good. I really enjoyed that. And I wanted to do a quick shout out to a bartender. He, you know, I have some little cards. I'll show you. Because I'm at 100 subscribers plus, I was able to get my own URL for YouTube. But I also got a little card. It's blank on the back, so if somebody wants to write something, they can. But little bartender, I gave him my card, and this is a shout out to Lorenzo. He was a bartender. He was out on the waterfront bar out of I forget what bar it was, a Poorhouse, I think. Yeah, Poorhouse. Anyway, so he and I chatted for about an hour, and just there was nobody at the time. There was nobody walking around, nobody at the bar. So you know, of course, this was around noon, and just was pleasant. It's interesting to talk to the workers. Give you a perspective of what they have to do. He works like 3 bars. So he starts like at 9, works 1 bar until 12, takes an hour break. Then from there he goes to another bar. I think he was at Poolside then till 5, and then he takes another little break, and then he goes to another bar and closes. So they work some long shifts and at different venues. They just utilize all their crew members. But he was telling me that, you know, the shortage has affected them. A lot of workers aren't able to come back, and you know, they all had to be tested. They're all wearing their masks. So it's, even though we don't have to wear our masks, the crew members have to wear their masks. So that's just a little different. So that's my recap of my day. I mean, just that was Saturday. So, I mean Friday, I'm sorry, Friday, July 1st, that was my C-Day. So, and then, although this is a couple days after, I just wanted to put that in so that I can put it into my video. All right, you guys, I'll see you on the high seas.